Oh my god, so Abby baby. Abby. How are you? Do you remember me? I love your dog. What's your dog's name? Rain.
It's trying to.
Okay. What's your dog's name? Fluffy. Did you say Fluffy? I love your dog. Can I take it home?
Yeah.
Can I take it home? Oh, thank you, Abby. Okay. Bye. Take care. Bye, Abby. Bye-bye. Bye. Hello everyone, this is Chinwe, a mom of 4 based in Abuja, and you're welcome back to Nikki Mandy Vlogs. I'm excited to have you back. To my returning subscribers, you're the realest MVPs, and I'm excited to have you here. To my new viewers, my new subbies, I'm so excited to have you on board. You're all welcome to join the family. Thank you for subscribing. Please take a sit, relax as we move on with the rest of the video. So before I go into today's video, I want us to just view this clip that I'm going to be leaving here, okay, for a few minutes or for a few seconds. Okay, just view this clip and then we're going to be analyzing the clip together.
Let us be kind to one another. This UK is a place where family unity is not supported. Do not use your own hands to destroy your home. My husband's friend just went for night shift, and he came back home. He had an argument with his wife. I don't know what happened in the home, and the wife packed out and left him with 3 children. He's a student with 20 hours, so he has been working overtime, going out, doing night shift, leaving the children. He just drove in this morning. The neighbor saw him when he came in. As I'm talking to you now, I don't know how they found that the children raised alarm. The man just collapsed and the man passed on in the house with.
So before I continue, I just want to say that I'm not here to assign blames to anyone. I'm not going to be blaming the woman and saying, okay, she left the kids behind and all that. Neither am I going to be blaming the man and all for the arguments that ensued. But I just want to talk about it from a holistic point of view. Now, this family, from what I believe or from what I understand, they relocated abroad, and then one thing led to another. They have 3 kids, of course. They share 3 kids together, from what you saw, and one thing led to another, and there was an argument, right? And the woman left the kids in the custody of the man and went away. So there are different versions to this story. There's a version that says she left the kids for a period of time, while another is not too clear for how long she left the kids, but the summary or the fact still remains that she left the kids with the man. Now he has to go to work and come back and all. So there's a version that says he left the kids at home alone, unattended to, and then he would go to work and come back. But one of those days when he came back, he found out that neighbors had called the police or the child social services, and then he found them present when he got home, and he suffered a cardiac arrest or something. So it's a pity that it ended the way it did, really. Now that brings me to why I'm making this video. We all know that marriages are not easy. Marriage is something that when you are venturing into it, you need to make up your mind, be very resolute on all the ups and downs that are going to come out of it. There will be arguments, there will be challenges. You can't just walk out of your home anytime you feel like it's convenient for you to walk out, considering the fact that our kids are involved. Okay, I know that arguments would happen, arguments will occur, so I can't even be the one. I can't come here to come and start judging and saying why did they argue or why was the man upset. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, everybody's entitled to how they feel, okay, to even be angry and all that. So but it's not the way you resolve it and the way you react to those actions or whatever it is that takes place. That's the most important thing. So this happened, and then you walked out on the kids, and probably maybe the man had an underlying condition, okay, and the man goes into that stage and there's no immediate help or something because of something that triggered it, okay, the argument, obviously. So you have a home, you learn to find a way to resolve your differences, because those differences will happen. If not for the kids, like there are other ways that this would have happened, and maybe it would have taken a different angle. But we're not here to point fingers, okay? We're not here to point fingers. We're just here to say that going forward, families, what are the things that you should do? Watch out for the way you have your arguments and resolve them, okay? The way you make sure that the kids are being considered in anything you do. That's actually the point I'm coming from, okay? The kids should always be considered. Like sometimes there are some decisions one may want to take, and because of the kids, you have to like take a step back and decide, you know, differently. Now, this is not me saying that you should condone cheating or you should condone whatever type of treatment or maltreatments are being meted out to you. No, okay? But what I'm just trying to say is, consider the kids. If it means you living with your kids, if it means you just put the kids into consideration. I'm not saying you should stay and die in a relationship where you are being treated unfairly, or you are being maltreated, or you're being beaten or abused in any form of way. That's not what I'm trying to explain. What I'm just trying to say is, because kids, God actually is way too wise to put kids in the middle of marriages. So for the fact that kids are involved, I feel like God knows why he did that, because if not, I don't think any marriage would last more than a day. I don't think marriages will be lasting more than a day. But those kids are there as mediators, those kids are there as consolations, you know, solace and all. So whatever decisions we take, those kids should actually come first in anything we do. So basically, that's why I'm making this video, okay? I know that we are going through everything. People go through a lot. We're all going through one thing or the other. Whatever it is that we are going through, please consider the kids. I know that works for me a lot. There are times that I wouldn't even have been where I am in terms of my career and all, you know. But because I always consider, okay, if I do this, or if I take this path, or if I go here, or if I do that, how about my kids? And it makes me to like take a step back and reflect. So I think that's what every mom should always try to do. It's a pity that what happened the way it did, and it ended the way it did. And I'm praying that God gives the family the fortitude to bear this loss, okay? The kids, I'm praying that they get the solace they need, that everybody establishes closure, and that things are easier for them and seamless for the family, because it's really tragic the way it happened. I also pray for the repose of the soul of the person who passed, and I just want us to learn a lesson or two from this. There's another thing, very important thing that we should also consider, is the fact that we should be going for medical checkup. You may be going through something and you're not aware, okay, because you didn't go for checkup, so you don't know that these are the things you need to avoid, because triggers like this can cause this, or triggers like this can lead to this, and then you're just playing away with your life. At the end of the day, something happens. May God not allow that, but something may happen, and then you find yourself reacting in a way that normally you shouldn't have. Let's say, for instance, someone who is hypertensive, and then you're not checking your BP, and you're not even aware that you're hypertensive. At the end of the day, maybe you get a shocking news, or you see something, or you face, and then the way you react to it, that person may go into shock. That person may, develop a stroke or something because of the person's blood pressure. And this is, if the person had been aware of this, the person would have been maybe taking medications to help suppress the pressure, and leading some particular lifestyles, intentional lifestyles that would help the person to achieve a healthier life, right? So let's just try to always be intentional with our health. So moving forward for everyone, I just think we should all find a way to build better communication. It would help, okay? Build better communication with your spouse. Just arguments would happen. I'm not saying they won't, but when they do, find a way to resolve. If it's something that cannot be resolved, seek help, okay? Seek support, seek help, okay? If you had, maybe involve family members who can come over and say, okay, let's take over these kids, or let's do this way, or two heads are better than one. And I believe that a problem shared is half solved. So when you share that problem with one or two, I'm not saying involve third parties anyhow or all the time. I'm not even an advocate of that. But there are times when you know that these third parties will actually, they're the ones that have your good interest at heart, and it will make things a bit better, for you. So just always weigh all conditions. Don't just think in a very straightforward way and then you're not considering all the tentacles. Okay, once kids are involved, you have to tread with caution. You have to be very mindful of some of the things and actions that you take and all that. So basically, that's my 2 cents on this issue. Please share with me in the comment section what you think and the advice that you have for couples out there. Okay, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't done that. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.